Hello and welcome, future supply chain experts. My name is Martin, and today we're going to be exploring how we can tap into the untapped potential of your SAP system. Ready to dig deep? Let's get started. In this video, we're going to explore two different flavors of reorder point planning. Now, I know we hear often a lot of confusion about reorder point planning versus safety stock, and a reluctance to use reorder point planning because the demand disappears. So Sean, I know this is a topic near and dear to your heart. Tell us more about reorder point planning and specifically the perceptions that come along with it.
This is such a great question, Martin. Thank you. And the great news is that we're not boxed in and we do have options. Today, I'm going to give you a brief definition of two distinct categories of reorder point planning and dive into how we define each and then show some examples. I know that I've personally dealt with some hesitancy in using reorder point planning as a standard part of the toolkit. But this is a decoupling technique, and decoupling techniques can often help overcome significant volatility and variability when used correctly. So with that said, let's go and take a good look. Welcome to the discussion and demo on reorder point planning. So with reorder point planning in SAP, we set a quantity level or a reorder point, below which the system will reorder or create an order for us. And getting to that level requires consideration of things like safety stock, like average consumption, the replenishment lead time, and so on. And SAP then will calculate from the sum of the plant stock and the firm receipts, the replenishment that's needed to meet the demand. Now, there are two types of reorder point planning. The first is manual reorder point planning, and here that reorder level and the safety stock level are manually maintained inside of the material master. The second is automatic reorder point planning, and here that reorder level and the safety level are determined by integrated forecasting programs, and we'll deal with it in a future video. Today, we're going to focus around the manual reorder point planning. And so with that said, let's just remind ourselves, how does reorder point planning work? And if we look in this diagram, we can see these consumption lines where we are consuming material, and there is a reorder point which once we breach that and go through it, the system will look to replenish so that we come back above the reorder point. And it will allow us, in terms of lead time, normally we allow sufficient time to get down to a certain point, and that then the replenishment takes us well above so we can continue the cycle on down. So that's really just high level, some of the theory that goes with this. And what we're going to do today then is we're going to focus on the manual reorder point planning. And that manual reorder point planning, what we're going to do there is we are going to look at the VB and a V1.